Jake got himself a turbo Daytona that is currently still in need of repair, so it will not run. Five-speed, A520, 89 stripped out, power windows, air conditioning, it doesn't work. Power windows work. This is the way we got it. Distributor is taken out, cap's sitting there, alternator's dismounted, I'm not sure why. It wasn't a coil, I brought one to try. Turns out the intermediate shaft that goes in here and drives the oil pump is stripped out, so it doesn't spin the pump. Hopefully that's all it is, and it's not oil starved by much. He says it ran great. He drove it for about 2 weeks after the guy got it, and he said it just wouldn't start one morning. It's got some rotted holes in the doors, but the frame is solid. It's a CS package. It's got snowflakes with good tires. It's got rear disc. We don't know how good the brakes are. We haven't shaken down the front end yet. Basically, haven't gotten through much. So, Jake, we're going to get ready for the moment of truth here after some wiring?
Yes.
Alright.
The stealth thing?
Here's the key. I'm going to open up the window here so you can hear me. Alright. Yep. See, everything's plugged in. Turn off the key, turn it back on.
Are you going to mess with Forge at all, or not really something you're worried about?
Turn off the key, turn it back on. Turn off the key, turn it back on. Do it again.
That's a magical toy.
Alright, try it. There you go. Alright. Purred like a fucking kitten. It's been sitting for a long time with the oil pan on. All the lifters, they were all empty. Yeah. Sorry, we've just started it. Yeah, it's got a little gas leak we're gonna have to take care of too. Yeah, well, it's been sitting. All right, well, give it a little more time and tweaking, and she'll be on the road in no time.
All right.
But as far as this thing's concerned, that's enough work for tonight on it.
Well, hasn't there been?
We'll let it sit, and we'll give it time to adjust itself. And I gotta go check fuel leaks in the back. That's one of the hoses is probably just cracked or rusted.
Is it successful? Like, is Forge detailed enough to do that? I found most of the GoldenEye maps, but the problem.
Well, there we go.
Have you
it runs.
With the scale problems with them? It's basically like a. It's basically like the one central. Yeah, basically. It's like the stuff between that and the beam rifle. It's like a sentinel beam, except you have to zoom it. Like it can zoom in. Yeah. The problem I had there first is I thought it was challenging with beam rifle. So the first time I was using it, I'm sitting there looking through a scope and taking off single shots while I do it.
Turn off the blower, we don't need that. Nope, no stall. We had a fuel leak yesterday, and I think that was causing a stalling issue. I think it's supposed to be timed better. My timing light is acting up. So right now it says our oil pressure's good. Idle's still a little bouncy. But once it gets warmed up, the oil pressure will dive at idle. But yet it's still got a good 10 to 15 pounds at least. There we go. Need to adjust the shift linkage still a bit. Got the boost controller in here out of my Acclaim. It's up to about 10 psi right now. Everything seems to be good in that regard. So yeah, a little bit of tweaking, be good to go. Got the Traveler plugged in. Like I said before on these Daytonas, the cool thing is the plug for the Traveler is there, even if the Traveler isn't. You get a Daytona that's got a little cubby hole above this thing, the cord's back there. So if you find a Traveler in the boneyard, easiest little modification to do ever. Yeah, ship linkage is still a little funny. But all in all, I'd say it's running pretty good. I imagine we'll get better as we get going here. The oil's nice and clean because I had the oil pan off for a couple days, so all the bad oil definitely dripped out of the engine. Oil pressure is still reading good. Coolant's cold. Voltage is good. Hey, cool. Check it out for the Volkswagen Mustang. That's the beast. Pop out a second, or are we going to stay in second gear for me? Hey, that's the issue right now. It doesn't like second gear when you're downshifting. Upshifting's fine, it stays right where it's supposed to be. Stiff into third, so I think I just have to realign it a bit. It's also really stiff left to right. So, a little bit of tweaking. So, that's Jake's Daytona, daytime drive. Typical Dodge Daytona fashion, power mirrors, and air conditioning that doesn't work. Power mirrors never seem to fail. Little rust on the hood. Power bulge, CS package. A little bit of rust along the bottom of the doors, I think we covered. A little bit of rust on the hatch. The wheel well. Pretty good for being a Dodge in Minnesota. So yeah, everything seems to be in good order. Oil pressure is currently 40 pounds. When it warms up, it gets down to 20 to 15, but that should be fine.